In this video, I'm going to share with you one powerful way to be comfortable performing in front of any audience. Hi everyone, my name is Wayne Neo and I help people break free from their anxieties and fears using hypnosis so that they can take back control of their lives and live with confidence. I'm currently offering the opportunity to jump on a free clarity call with me where we take a deep dive into your situation and beliefs to find out the root cause of your anxiety and how you can break free from it for good. So if you are interested, be sure to use the link in the description below to book your free clarity call with me today. So one reason why we cannot really give our best on stage is because of the audience. The audience has a huge influence on our performance. So ever notice that you tend to perform better in front of certain kinds of people? Maybe close friends or family, or maybe no audience at all. And the reason why is because your subconscious mind doesn't feel like you're in danger. You feel comfortable performing for these people. While we logically know that our physical body isn't in danger when we are practicing or performing on stage, we still have this fight, flight, freeze mode activated somehow. We forget that we are so much more than our physical body and a space that's just here. What we also do have is our mental and our emotional space. So when you perform for an audition or a competition where there is a jury or judges that are there, your emotional and your mental space is very, very much active. The thoughts of how you are being judged are perceived by your brain as arrows just waiting to burst and to break your mental and emotional space. So that's why you might find sometimes your brain is always preparing for the worst, showing signs of anxiety, or like, oh, what if I mess up on stage? Oh, I'm going to look like a fool. People are going to judge me. I'm going to embarrass myself. I'm going to lose my career. All these kinds of things, they're based on the judgments because you feel so attacked on stage. So here's how you can communicate with your subconscious mind that your mental and emotional space is not being threatened. So imagine yourself sitting on stage in an empty concert hall or wherever your stage setting might be. You might be an actor or a dancer, and just find a sense where you are most comfortable on stage or where you are supposed to be on stage. And get a sense of how large or small your emotional and mental space is. Alright, imagine it as a bubble. And notice if it's surrounding you or if it's just inside you. And if there's a color to it, what is it? As you breathe, slowly expand this mental and emotional bubble to fill up the whole stage, just the stage area for now, the performance area. Imagine it touching the floor, the ceiling, the lights, etc., the speakers. Get yourself used to having your mental and emotional bubble to be as large as the stage that you're on, because most oftentimes it is just here that we are aware of it, and some of us are just so closed up. And you might find that some performers, they really just don't spread and communicate the message or the art towards the audience, and you feel like they should open up more. Like, what is this opening up more? It is your mental and emotional space that you are including the audience. You got to open this up more. So imagine it slowly growing and spreading towards the seats in the hall. Get it to swallow just the first row of chairs, noticing the color and the texture of the chairs. Allow yourself the time and space to get used to the constant growing of your mental and emotional bubble. Slowly let it expand to fill up the whole hall, the many different levels, the high ceilings, and just let it stop growing at the door. And then waiting outside the door, there are just one or two people that you fully trust and love. And it could even be a pet. So knowing that you'll give a fantastic performance to them and for them as well. Invite them into your mental and emotional space and show them to the best seats. When you're comfortable with these people in your space, invite in some of your closer friends as well. Just a small group, very small, only to the point where you are still comfortable and feeling safe. Thank them for coming to your performance and request that they respect your mental and emotional space. Let them settle down and allow them some time, and allow yourself some time as well to get comfortable with this number of people in your mental and emotional space. And when you're comfortable and safe, invite in some strangers who happen to notice that there was a performance and that they'd like to enjoy their day. Thank them for coming and request for them to respect your mental and emotional space as well. And if you feel like they are unable to do that, feel free to ask them to leave. Alright? And then invite in people who are knowledgeable about your craft. Example, your teachers and your peers. And remind them that once they enter the performance area, they are entering your mental and emotional space as well. And ask if they can respect it by keeping all their judgments and comments until after your performance. And when you feel that they are ready to respect your rules, then let them in to your bubble. Get yourself comfortable and safe now with having all of these people in your mental and emotional space. And it might take a while, and it probably won't be that easy or comfortable. But you need to take this time to get comfortable with these people. And when you have the safety and comfortableness that you feel inside you with all these people in your space, then you invite anyone and everyone else to fill up the whole hall, be it strangers, peers, the homeless guy on the street out there. You need to be comfortable with anyone and everyone. And as they are seated, restate all your rules to them. Ask them to respect your mental and emotional space. So basically things like no booing, no heckling, no loud candy wrappers, or no coughing in the middle, or no phones. Turn off all their phones, put them on airplane mode. No loud yawns, no rustling through the program. And make sure that everyone is ready to respect your space. Get yourself comfortable and okay with having a full audience. So many people right there in your mental and emotional space. And if you need some time to soothe yourself, to talk to yourself kindly and nicely, take the time to do it. Alright? Tell yourself and really persuade yourself, not lie to yourself, persuade yourself that yes, there are a lot of people there and you're feeling a bit anxious and you're feeling uncomfortable having so much of these people's energy kind of intruding in your space. But tell yourself that you are actually quite safe, right? And when you know that you are ready and fully comfortable, then you thank the audience for coming and you begin your performance. Now, this is how you get yourself comfortable with all types of audiences. Frequency of this exercise is key. Doing it just for the first time can reveal to yourself just how uncomfortable and painful you are with certain types of audiences. So doing this lets your mind and body understand that going on stage is not dangerous, that you don't have to feel attacked or threatened. So take some time and as often as possible, expand your mental and emotional space. Your mind and body deserves to know that it is safe. So if you like to get clarity and defeat your anxiety once and for all, be sure to book a free clarity call with me using the link in the description below.